Okay, first of all, I'd just like to say good afternoon to everyone, and thanks for joining the 2020 Fusion webinar today. I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name's Ollie Farrant. I'm a senior member of the Fusion support team. I've been working at 2020 for around 3 years now, and as I said, work in the support team. We also have my colleague David. David is a valuable member of the 2020 Fusion support team, and David's going to be supporting the webinar today by answering any questions in the Q&A, which should be displayed in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. So any questions you have throughout the webinar, please submit them to David, and David will answer you. Okay, so today's webinar, we're going to be covering the 2020 Cloud. The 2020 Cloud is one of our most recent and newest features within Fusion. It's actually available right now. It was available from Fusion 4.4 and onwards. This is a solution that will provide an overall easier and better experience when producing your designs. A place where you always will be made aware of your manufacturer's latest products, all in one central location where you can still send special manufacturer requests from within your 2020 software. This solution will always ensure that the catalogs you use to produce your designs are always the most up-to-date as possible. Okay, so as soon as your manufacturer publishes the catalogs to the 2020 Cloud, they will be instantly available for you to use. Another benefit of this is that we can guarantee the highest quality possible. Okay, so all catalogs that are provided to you will be at the highest quality available. All within this solution, you will receive information directly within Fusion about new products, new catalogs that are available to you. Okay, so you will always be up to date with the latest products available. Okay, the industry professionals access the catalogs. The designers that use them are sort of the center of your business. Okay, this solution will ensure that by all of us working together, we will be able to provide our customers and also your customers with the latest products available to use. Okay, this is vital to sort of help your business grow. So, 2020 Cloud. The key features of the 2020 Cloud are that, first of all of this content available is stored within the cloud environment. There are also authoring, publishing and distribution tools available to use. One centralized content standard, which basically means that all content available to you will be on the same standard and the highest quality available. The 2020 Cloud actually provides content streamed to all 2020 point of sale software. Obviously, in this case, this is 2020 Fusion. Okay, how dealers and designers can benefit from catalogs stored in the 2020 Cloud? Well, first of all, the designers will benefit greatly from there being a wider choice of up-to-date products available. These products will be live, so as soon as the manufacturer publishes any products or any product updates, it's a live stream straight to the 2020 Cloud within your 2020 Fusion software. So access to all the most up-to-date products. There's also an advanced searching and filtering system, within the 2020 cloud. This makes it easier to find the correct appliance, for example, you may need to use within your design. Okay, and what we can guarantee is the highest quality of data available. Okay, well, I'm going to swap over to 2020 Cloud now. So I'm going to open Fusion. Okay, and I'm just going to give a quick demo of where the 2020 Cloud is accessed from within Fusion and how to log in, and also go through the searching and filtering interface. Okay, so we're in 2020 Fusion now. First of all, you can go to open the 2020 Cloud palette, go to the Insert tab. From the Insert tab, you'll see the Catalog Items button. Simply click on the bottom half to expand the menu, and you'll see the 2020 Cloud icon. We can click on this, and a window will appear. Okay, the 2020 Cloud palette can be a floating palette, so similar to the current Catalog Items window. So you can have the 2020 Cloud's palette positioned wherever you like, or we can dock it to a certain side of the screen. I prefer mine docked to the left. Okay. So obviously you will need an account with the 2020 Cloud. Further on through the webinar, I will demonstrate how you can create an account for the 2020 Cloud. But for the time being, we're going to just log straight in. So here we go. Just logging into the 2020 Cloud now. So we're now logged into the 2020 Cloud. The first tab you see is the News tab. Okay, this is a great feature within the 2020 Cloud because it's constantly being updated, so it's always worth scrolling down the newsfeed to see what is new. Here we'll publish all new information in regards to sort of what are the latest updates for certain manufacturers, if there's a new price update released. As you can see, there's a story here where we're advising that we've added 300 new items to the decorative catalogue. So it's always a good idea to sort of scroll down the newsfeed and take a look and see what's new, and just keep up to date with everything that is going on. Okay, so we're now going to switch to the Browse tab. Okay, this is where you will access all of your products. Okay, so here's your different filters, which we're going to go through in a minute. And you've also got a couple more tabs here where you can grab information about certain items. So these items will also contain a link on more information, which will direct you to the manufacturer's web page and will give you all the necessary information about the item you're trying to use. You've also got a preview. So this obviously does what it says, provides you a preview of the item before adding it to your plan. Okay, so currently the 2020 Cloud is very early days. So we have a selection of appliance catalogs currently available to use. Here's the list of manufacturers that are available. So as you can see, there's a decent selection already, and this will keep growing and growing as time goes on. So to sort of filter through to the manufacturer you need, you could select all there, and then drop down to the next filter, and this will give you obviously the name of each catalogue available. So you can all read the list there. There's a very good selection so far. Okay, some of the most popular manufacturers I've noticed that are used within the UK are the Bosch catalogue, Neff and Siemens. These catalogues are fully up to date with all the latest products that are available and are already being used quite heavily straight from the 2020 Cloud. Okay, so I'm going to select the NEF catalog as this for this example. Okay, so this is the NEF catalog. We can see there's over 300. There's 309 results. There's different pages. So you would scroll to the bottom of the list, and then you can change page. From the 2020 cloud, you've also got this icon here, which allows you to configure how the results are displayed. So currently I've got my icon set to small, but you can change them to large. You can also increase the amount of results per page. I've got this set at 20, but obviously, as you can see, you can go up to 160. Okay. I'm going to leave mine set as 20 for the moment. You can also show what is displayed from your findings here. There's a good selection here. At the moment, I just have the description shown. So let's go through. And here is another filter. If you're not sure of the code you want to search for, you can use this filter to navigate through the catalog and narrow down your findings. So as you can see, you can navigate this to, or filter this through to a 600mm microwave or steam oven. There's a few other selections here. You've got hobs, coffee makers, cookers, and as you can see under each header, it filters it down even more. So we could simply select an oven here, and you can see straight away it's filtered our results. Okay, so there's 25 600mm single ovens. You can also search by code. Okay, so I'm going to just grab a couple of codes now. Let's try an extractor from NEF. Right. Bear with me one moment. So here we go. Here's a code I know that provides me with extractor from NEF. I've applied the code within the search, and it's displayed the item. Adding items from the 2020 cloud is pretty straightforward. It's similar to previous methods that you would have used within the standard catalog items window. Okay, so you can drag and drop these items. And as you can see, once we've added it, streams the image directly from the cloud. So this obviously is going back to guaranteeing that you always have the latest products available. We're going to add a couple more items here. Let's go for a fridge. Okay, so code for a fridge may be. Okay, so this should now bring me up with a fridge directly from the NEF catalog. Here we go. Here's a fridge. I've searched by code, so as I said, you can drag and drop that in, or you could even use the add button. You can also keep the fridge selected to then replace it with maybe another fridge. Okay, so simply navigate here. And we could grab this fridge, hit the replace icon, and there we go. It's replaced the fridge with a new one directly from the cloud. Okay, so let's take a look at the 2020 decorative catalogue. The decorative catalogue contains over 1,000 items already, and this keeps growing and growing. So if there's an item you're unable to find within the decorative catalogue, please let us know, and we will do our best to create a graphic for you. Okay, so let's switch back to the decorative catalogue. Just unselect NEF in this scenario. Okay, so as I said, look, there's over 1,000 items available for you to use within your design. And these items can just make your design look that bit more realistic. Okay, so you can really dress up your room with these items. We're going to add a few now, just to see what kind of items the 2020 Cloud contains. So let's scroll down. Let's take a look. So you've got computers here. So let's go for computer. Let's add one of these tablets. So this would be a nice touch to your design. So we could add a tablet and drop it on top of the worktop here. And there you go, it streams the graphic directly there. Okay, like I said, using these kind of items really brings your designs to life. And like I said, benefits of using the decorative catalogue is that there's such a wide selection of new and up-to-date graphics. You can even add items of food to your design just to give it that realistic look, and it makes it look as if someone's already living with this kitchen in place. Okay, so you've got food, fruit. Let's go for some food here. We could pop a nice cake onto the side, and you've got so many different items to use here. Okay, as I said, you can spend quite a bit of time working with the decorative catalogue to bring your design to life. I'm going to show you a quick render that I produced earlier on today after spending some time finding the items to use within the 2020 Cloud and just bring my design to life. Okay, so here we go. This is a finished render I produced. As you can see, just by looking at the worktops and the shelves there, I've used quite a few decorative items. Okay, and it really makes the design jump out, brings it to life. Okay, so that was a quick demo of the 2020 Cloud. I'm going to switch now back to my presentation. Okay, so this slide that I'm showing now is just a summary of the key points of the 2020 Cloud. As I keep mentioning, the 2020 Cloud is a live stream, so it's instant availability for all of your products. Like I said, as soon as a manufacturer publishes their products to the 2020 Cloud, they are instantly available to you. So there's no more waiting for downloads or checking for updates, because the 2020 Cloud can guarantee instant availability. It's one central location to source all of your content. Okay, so all of your products are stored within one location. It just keeps it tidier, and again, it's sort of it's an increased accuracy of all the content within your designs. So this is to, like I said, brings your designs to life and improves the overall process. Going back to the news feeds, the tab I just displayed within the 2020 Cloud, the news feed, like I said, is great because it provides you with instant information about new catalogues and new products, and also you will be keeping up to date with all news from 2020. So as I said, as soon as you log into the 2020 Cloud, keep an eye on the news feeds. Okay, so the 2020 Cloud will basically simplify and streamline the process of your orders. So that's from the first stage, from actually putting the design together to then sending off the order. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next slide. I'm just going to talk a bit about the 360 Panorama. As some of you may already be aware, the 360 Panorama is already available to use in Fusion. This is available from Fusion 4.4 and onwards. The 360 Panorama is a new way of presenting your designs to your clients. So it's a new selling tool. It's very easy to produce a 360. Okay, so obviously when you first start setting up your design, you would enter your client's email address in the customer information, So once you've put your design together with using your manufacturer's products and also giving it a nice touch with some decorative items, you would then render a perspective, hit the 360 panorama icon. The 360 panorama icon is located in the view tab under the perspective button, and you can drop the perspective button there. You can also go to File, Export, and export a panorama that way. Once you've exported a panorama, you would simply, the Fusion will simply send a link to yourself and your client. Okay, the great thing about the 360 Panorama is that it is only a link, but this link can be viewed on any sort of mobile device, any smart device, so that's covering sort of iPads, iPhones, any smartphones. You could use your Android phone, or you can even view the link directly within your web browser on your machine. I'm going to show you a couple of panoramas now. We're going to view them directly on my machine. So here we go. Here's a couple of panoramas that I produced earlier on today. It's using the same design that I was just demoing within Fusion. Okay, so this is a 360 panorama that I produced. Again, as you can see, it's very, very easy to sort of rotate around the design and show off all aspects of your design. Okay, as you can see, I've been using quite a few decorative items from the 2020 clouds. Here are a couple of Neff appliances, Neff fridge. Obviously, these are all the most up-to-date products available. I'm going to switch to, it's the same design, just slightly different theme. As I mentioned, you can view these links directly on an iPad or any smart device, and the benefit of viewing them on a smart device is that it would pick up the gyroscope on that device. So as you're rotating your iPad or smartphone around, you will be sort of turning your head around the kitchen, so viewing the kitchen at different angles. This is a great way to impress your clients, and it should give them a really, really good experience. Okay, I'm just going to switch to my next one. Look, again, a slightly different theme. As you can see, this is one of my favourite ones, to be honest. And like I said, if you view it on a smart device, it does pick up the gyroscope. Okay, here's some new news. We are going to be rolling out a new version of Fusion this month. This is Fusion version 5. The great thing about Fusion version 5 is that it has been enhanced to allow you to view your panoramas within a VR viewer. Okay, so for example, a VR viewer is the Google Cardboard glasses you can use. I'm going to go back a slide. So as you can see from this slide here, this is the 2020 VR viewer, and as I said, from Fusion 5 onwards, you'll have the ability to view your panorama with a VR viewer. Okay, this, in my opinion, is really exciting stuff, and I can see this impressing your clients massively. Okay, so that is coming in Fusion 5, which is due to be released this month. Let's go back to the next slide. So just a quick one, just the benefits of using the 2020 360 Panorama is that it will definitely impress your clients. So basically, you will have more sales, which no one can complain about. It's also a fantastic marketing tool. Okay, you can add or embed the Panorama links to your website. So this again, if you have potential customers browsing your website, this is a way for you to show off what you can do, what your business does. So you can show off your sort of beautiful panoramas directly from your website. It can also be used for social sharing, So as I said, it's only a link. Once you've produced the link, you can forward this email on between your friends and family. They can view it on their smartphones, and this is just another way of showing off what you do on a day-to-day basis at work. Okay, so yeah, that was the 360 Panorama, and we're now going to move on to the community. Earlier on in the webinar, I mentioned that you obviously need to create an account to be able to log into the 2020 cloud. Okay, the account you actually need to create is for the user community. Once you've created a user community, this will give you access to the 2020 cloud. Okay, as I said, the 2020 cloud contains a selection of appliance catalogs plus the 2020 Dexter catalog currently, but this is growing on a weekly basis. Why join the community? Well, the main one is because it will give you access to the 2020 cloud. It's a place where you can sort of connect with other designers. You can share tips and tricks between each other, and you can also show off your work. Okay, you can also ask questions, and a member of the 2020 team will get back to you pretty much straight away. Okay, I'm going to now switch to the community. I just want to show you how you would sign up to the user community. Okay, so within Fusion, there is a direct link to the user community here. So as soon as we click on that link, it will direct us straight to the forum. Okay, so once you've got a login, you can log in. If not, you can hit register, and it will take you to an online form as displayed on the screen now. Just simply fill in the online form, which is pretty straightforward. We will then send you an activation email. This email contains a link. Once you've received the email, click on the link, and then you're ready to go. Okay. Also, you can also register directly from the 2020 Cloud Palette. Okay. So I'm just going to log out quickly now, and as you can see, if you haven't already got a login, simply hit register, and it will direct you to the online form. Okay, I'm going to show you the user community so far. As you can see, there's already quite a few posts been made. One of my favourite ones so far is this post here. Share your amazing designs using 360 Panorama. And this is a place where you can show off your work. Once you produce the panorama, you can upload your link and show off your work to other designers. Okay. As I mentioned, we obviously have the decorative catalog within the cloud. There's a discussion going on to let us know what you think of it. If there is any items that you're unable to find within the 2020 cloud, you can always post a comment on this discussion here, and we will do our best to get the graphic added as soon as possible. Okay, so yeah, please sign up to the 2020 user community because it will give you access to the cloud. I'm going to display the link on screen now. Okay, so this link will take you directly to the community. Okay, for more information, obviously visit our website, 2020spaces.com. And again, I'd just like to thank everyone for joining us today. Any questions you've got, please submit them in the Q&A chat box now, and David and myself will answer these as quick as possible. Or you can contact the 2020 Fusion support team between 9 and 6, Monday to Friday. You can call us on 01233 635 533. So again, thanks for joining us all, and any questions, feel free to ask us now.